told you already, I am quite alright.
You say that, but...
I do not care what you have to say. I could not bear to stand here and do nothing.
Flane? Hey there, Flane. Looks like Sedith is as overprotective as ever.
Eavesdropping, were you? Well, you were spot on. I do wish you would leave me be and learn to trust me.
Listen, before I take a stab at your true identity, there's something I want to ask.
And what is that?
Sedith is your father, isn't he?
Honey?
I've been thinking about this for a while, and the latest theory doesn't make sense otherwise. That overprotective attitude of his, it seems like more than just sibling concern. More like a father protecting his only daughter.
How can you be so sure? Hilda's brother and Raphael are quite similar, are they not?
They're both pretty clingy, sure, but they're willing to let their sisters live their own lives. Whereas Sedith, there's something more at play there, an entirely different dynamic.
I imagine that is because
Even taking into account your special blood, the people targeting you because of it. I feel like Sedith has devoted his whole being to you, like only a father would.
Have you confronted my brother with your theory?
Flane?
How the Crimson Rain? So.
Linhardt. Hey, feel it! So, feel
Almost forgot how spooky. Come on, just... Flame.
Sereth?
This war might be over, but not war in general. Human beings thrive on conflict. We can't get enough of it. I don't know when, but you know someday another war will begin. Yeah, but the fight is still worth it. War may always come back, but so will peace. And peace is what we fight for.
That after the Empire fell, the boar might finally be avenged. But something dark is certainly lurking in the shadows. An organization behind the Empire. We'll have to take care of the boar if Dmitri is to rest in peace.
These are Monica's people, aren't they? The ones who killed Captain Gerald. Then this is my real opportunity for revenge. There's no way I can back down from this one. No, I'm okay. Actually, I'm eager to get out there and fight. This is what I've been training for. Okay. Ugh.
You saved Rhea and the Empire has crumbled. The kingdom may as well be finished too. The reasons for me to remain in Fodlan are fading. Of course, I've come this far. May as well see it through the end.
Hello there!
Come to think of it. So, the moment we defeat 80, the nobles cozy up to the Alliance and Church. That lot really does think only of themselves and no one else. But then there's Count Burgles. He used to be Minister of Military Affairs. He sacrificed his own life so that all the soldiers and officers who fought could be given quarter. When I heard that, I don't know, that simple act of humanity, I couldn't help it. I burst into tears. You know Count Burgles is Caspar's father, right? I can't even imagine how Caspar must feel about it. Hey, you! Edelgard gone. Maybe Fodlan will finally find some peace. That's all well and good, but, she was also the one to put my father under house arrest. So now he's been released and he's taken charge of House Barley. I can't handle it. I can't deal with him. Please, you have to do something. Thank you so much. Finally, that awful war is over. Everyone lost something, and everyone had to make sacrifices. But maybe we can put a stop to all of this pain and loss now. Let's hurry to Shambhala, Professor. We have to defeat them if we ever want to see a world without war. Maybe.
Hey!
I thought that taking the Empire's capital would bring an end to this war. How naive of me. I'll have to write to my family and tell them I'll be gone a while longer.
Wake up, eat, train, eat, train, eat. We gotta prepare for the assault. That has changed my routine. All that training and eating I do is for the sake of Fodlan. Gotta stay strong and fed and keep it safe.
There's unrest everywhere these days. All of my fellow merchants seem to be endangered. I hope things go back to normal soon. People need more to smile about, aside from my great deals. Hey, how about a favor? Welcome! Is that the one? Thanks a bunch. Appreciate it.
Oh.
Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report. I can hardly believe you managed to handle the capital city like that. Everyone did sterling work. I really thought we'd know peace after that battle. But we're not quite there yet, huh?
I thought the war would end Edelgard's defeat, but that wasn't the case. This may be premature, but I'm feeling a little relieved. I have to consider what I'll do with myself, and where I'll go when this war is finally over. I don't have an answer yet. Let's make sure the next battle puts an end to this war. That way. Hello.
So Lady Rhea was all right after all. Well done bringing her back safely. Finally, us true believers may breathe easy again. Simply magnificent. Hmm? You're saying that...
Right.
The folks we're fighting next aren't normal humans, are they? It's that group who caused the Javelin of Light to fall, right? It just doesn't seem like something a human is capable of. I'm not prone to flinching. I don't feel great about any of this.
A mysterious organization, slithering in the dark of Fodlan, like something out of a midnight tale. It appears these fiends have infiltrated the deepest corners of the Empire. After the fall of Enbar, they've remained well concealed. That said, I would keep an eye on Edelgard's uncle, Lord Arundel. Something about him sits ill with me.
A moment, please.
Why?
I can still see Dedue's struggle when I close my eyes. I don't know why he was so bent on destroying Edelgard. Now that we've completed our mission, I can only pray that his soul is accepted into heaven to rest in peace.
Professor!
The thing is, we finally got Lady Rhea back from the Empire and fulfilled our mission. I wish we could afford for her to have a good long rest, but that just isn't possible.
Oh. I heard that Lady Rhea's back, but why hasn't she shown herself to everyone yet? Oh, she's convalescing. Fair enough. She was in captivity for a long time. I pray that she feels better soon.
We've all heard the legend of Nemesis, the King of Liberation. But now Lady Rhea is saying Nemesis was just some kind of thief. Those two descriptions are totally at odds. Which version's correct? I don't know what to think. But I guess that's the nature of history. I wonder what the generations that come after us will say about the battle we're about to fight. Anyway. Hello there.
I have a thought. Right. You did it! You crushed the Empire and rescued Rhea! I'm sure the Captain is proud of you right now. As am I, of course. I'm as proud as if I'd done it myself. Sorry, I didn't mean to overdo it. We still have to deal with Monica's group. Those who killed the Captain. We'll knock them down so hard that they can't get back up.
A mysterious power threatening the very of Fodlan? Certainly we cannot give it leeway. In comparison to this, the internal power struggles in the Alliance are utterly brutal. There is simply no option but victory. Perhaps I will have the opportunity to strike the decisive blow on the enemy commander. Oh, that would secure my place in history for certain.
You did it. I never thought I'd live to see the day that the Empire was conquered. I thought that would put an end to the war. But I hear there are still hostile forces to contend with. I hope you'll be able to put an end to this conflict and found a new foe.
Count Burgles, the Minister of Military Affairs, was applying pressure in the west, but he surrendered. Cornelia of the Fargus Dukedom seems to have disappeared from the palace, and rather swiftly. He must have realized that the revival of the Old Kingdom was a real threat.
Wow. We won against the Imperial Army. I still can't believe it. But I guess we still have some enemies left. I'm not well informed, but I have plenty of fighting spirit.
We crushed the Empire at long last. But there's no time to bask in our victory. We must prepare for the coming battle. We knew there was a secret group behind the Imperial Army all this time. Now we have a chance to make the first move against them. We have Hubert to thank for that. It's also thanks to him that we were able to rescue Rhea. I still have plenty of questions I'd like to ask her. Sadly, I agree. After we return from the next battle, we'll ask her all of our burning questions. Rhea's the only one who gets a break, though. Everyone else had better start preparing for battle.
I have a thought.
Professor!
Hello there.
Anyway.
Oh.
The thing is...
Well...
Thank you.
Have you considered...
As history proves, everything comes to an end eventually. Those who slither in the dark. It's also... And when they fall, that will come quickly too.
don't you think?
That almost sounded like a prophecy there.
Am I spooking you yet?
So,
We have succeeded in rescuing Lady Rhea. When will peaceful days return to this monastery?
Lady Rhea still seems weak, but at least she's safe now. I'm praying that she'll be well as soon as possible. Goddess, I beg you, protect Lady Rhea.
He's dead. My father's dead. I'm okay, though. Really. I was ready for it. He was a general in the Imperial Army, after all. Minister of Military Affairs. He gave his own life so the Empire's soldiers wouldn't have to lose theirs. That's a fight that only he could take on. He was such a tough guy. This whole time, I fought side by side with you and Claude. But did I ever get any stronger? Will I ever be as strong as my father?
Is it really prudent to bring Lady Rhea on our upcoming expedition? It would be best not to have her doing anything strenuous, considering how long she was confined. There are still many in Fodlan who are seeking Lady Rhea's salvation. For their sake, we cannot put her in harm's way.
Shambhala, it was called, right? Scary that it's so close to the House Gonrald's territories. Who'd have thought all those creeps were living right under my nose? I was hoping my big brother would help us in this next battle. But he says that I can represent House Gonrald without his help, that I have it in me. I'm glad he recognizes that I have some ability. Still, I wish he wasn't leaving it all to me.
Lady Rhea's back! Lady Rhea's back! I'm so happy! But things aren't gonna be like they used to be anytime soon, are they? There's still folks out there that want us all dead, and Lady Rhea still hasn't regained her strength yet. Speaking of which, Professor, please don't ask too much of her right now, okay?
Rhea is sleeping right now. If it is not absolutely urgent, please do not disturb her rest. The long confinement took its toll on her health. Truthfully, she is in no shape to be exerting herself at all, to say nothing of a military expedition. To make matters worse, we are now facing a very old enemy. One that had... Please proceed with caution. I have a bad feeling.
Professor, most of the opera company fled, but they're back in the capital now. I don't know if everyone survived, but it looks like they should be able to mount a revival. They even asked if I'd consider making a return to the stage someday. I suspect I may refuse, though. We're at the dawn of something new. No reason to look backwards, eh?
Those who slither in the dark, it seems will finally discover their true form. I get the sense that they're in league with the mages who experimented on me as a child. I wouldn't be surprised if Edelgard was subjected to them too. There's no telling what their true motives are. But whatever their motives, what they have done is unforgivable. They must be exterminated.
Professor! Fighting against enemies whose true nature is unknown is honestly really scary. Still, if there's a force in this world that clearly means us harm, we have no choice but to fight back.
With our own hands, we'll safeguard Fodlan's future.
Our next opponent is an ally of Solon. Do you remember what Solon called us? No. He called us beasts. Meanwhile, he refers to himself as the Savior. Who exactly is he saving?
The Empire has broken in smithereens. Now it is possible for me to go back to Brigid. But I cannot choose that choice. The time is still too soon for that. We must be stopping the evil for everyone in Fodlan. We will be fighting until the end of it.
The history of the Empire spans 1,185 years. And just like that, it ends. But the Hresfelg legacy could live on. When Edelgard assumed power, there were no other rightful heirs. She said that whoever takes the throne next should do so by virtue of merit, not blood. And she truly meant what she said. At any rate, I feel that a huge hole has opened up in my heart. Who knows if it can ever be filled?
Right.
I am so glad that Rhea is unharmed. My brother continues to worry about her, however. Of course, I am worried myself. I cannot imagine being in that situation while in such a state. She should just leave things to you and Claude and get the rest she needs.
Professor.
Wow. We rescued Lady Rhea. I can hardly express my joy. But now we know about a new foe who intends to bring her harm. In time, we'll realize the peaceful world that Lady Rhea has always hoped for. I'll have to keep that in mind when I'm fighting.
Yummy! Who made this? I'll have to give my compliments to the chef.
Ah, I can eat so much of this stuff. My stomach's growling just thinking about it.
Ooh, this is my favorite. You've got great taste.
The flavor is nostalgic to me.
Oh, my favorite food. You've got to try this.
My pastimes? Well, good food, and drinking, and, mostly drinking.
That looks at.
That smell. This.
Delicious. Yeah, you did.
Your table manners are the one truly adult aspect about.
Just one, huh?
I think it's wonderful.
Somehow.
Sounds fun! Let me show you. A little more secret spice and...
Hello there. Return soon, please.
Hey, welcome. You have a good eye. A pleasure doing business with you. Come again.
Professor.
A mysterious... If you insist. How kind of you. Oh my! How kind of you.
Those who I get this, I wouldn't. There's no. But whatever this. For me? For me?
Think of it. So, that lot. Then he when I heard, you know, Count. Are you sure? Thank you, Professor. Thank you, Professor.
Professor!
Have you considered as history those and when they well, well,
Well...
So...
No.
Wow. Lady Rhea still seems weak, but at least she's safe now. I'm praying, Goddess. I beg you, protect Lady Rhea. Thank you. I appreciate. Oh my! Thank you.
Professor.
I see. I am so glad. My brother, of course. She should just. I shall take it. I shall take it. I shall take it. I shall take it.
I have to ask. Of course.
Professor?
Let's at least try to work.
Ready to hop.
We got through that.
I am ever so grateful.
I did pretty well.
I passed! I passed!
Unbelievable.
I have succeeded!
Even my...
Well,
I passed.
Right, right. Professor!
Right.
Really?
Oh, my favorite food. You've got...
The flavor is nostalgic to me for some reason. I'd like some more.
Eating food always...
Like